Hey everybody, welcome to another review. I know it's been a while since I've actually had the time to get one done, and they're going to become a little bit more sporadic for a while now, for the foreseeable future. But I'll try to get them done as much as I can. So, what I'm going to go over with you guys tonight is a new product that Comodo has come out with. Me and the mods and the developers at Comodo have been playing with this for a while. What this product is called It's called Comodo Cleaning Essentials. Basically, what it does is it offers a person with an infected computer a way to clean out everything that's in it and bring it back to a state of no infection. And then from then, you go in and install, they'd prefer you probably install Comodo Internet Security, but you install whatever you want. So, what this product does, and I'm not trying to virtual machines. What can you do? Okay, so what this product is, it's if you open it up, you can click on the CCE application. And this is what it offers. This is the main user interface. You got a full scan, custom scan button, where you can set up your scanning. If you want to scan hidden registry areas, if you want to scan only critical areas, what you want to scan specifically, and kill switch. I'll talk about this in a second. Then you have your options. You have automatically update before scanning, scan unknown processes with Camus, which is basically the behavior analysis component from Comodo in the cloud, and DAX. And we'll talk about DAX when we go into kill switch, and I'll give you a little bit more of an explanation on it. It's got heuristics. It's got timeouts for both of the services because they're both in cloud. It's got the trusted vendors list in here, which is good. You can see quarantined items. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else here. And it automatically updates the database. One thing that this does introduce that you have not seen yet in internet security is a new smaller database size. Now, I don't mean signatures. They're working on reducing the overall signatures from, I think right now they're close to 7 million signatures in there. They're working at reducing that right now with generic signatures, but the actual database size has shrunk dramatically. It's shrunk from about, I think it was 120 megs to about 80 megs, if I remember right. So that's a dramatic shrink. That's 40 megabytes. So you don't have to download as much when you first install the program, be it Comodo Cleaning Essentials or the new Internet Security that's coming out. So what this does, it lets you do a full scan, it'll ask you to restart and then it'll start scanning. I'm not going to do any scans tonight because they're still working out a couple of kinks on the DAX system, and because of that, DAX is not working efficiently enough right now to work properly in a full scan, and they're even having some trouble with kill switch right now. But we'll do a scan in a couple days with malware and everything installed on a computer. But this is kill switch. Kill switch is an idea that Melly, which is the CEO of Comodo, came up with. And what it is, it's based on, if you go to about, it's based on the Process Hacker open source project. And what Comodo did is they took that open source code and then they added in some new ideas and things that they came up with to make this a much more powerful program. What it does, it has a verdict here for everything that's running in RAM. And you can see everything is safe right now because this is a clean system. You have different tabs right here. You can go to services. You can see what they are. Start type, boot, demand, system start. If you right click on them, you can change different things. You can see properties, if security on it, recovery, dependencies, all these things. It's very, very complete and thorough program, and it has a lot of features to it. You have different network, so you can see where everything that you have installed on your computer, where it's going, and all that fun jazz. You can see right now that we have kill switch and CCE. And we have different tabs and different things, but we're going to concentrate on this processes tab. So let's say we have a program here that we want to inspect. Let's say VM tool. Well, right now, we know it's a safe program because there's nothing on the system. But if you right click on it, you have different things. You can terminate it, you can suspend it, you can resume, you can reduce its working set, you can use Terminator, which will try different ways of killing the program until it manages to actually stop it. This is for malware that uses different ways of protecting itself from being able to being turned off in memory. We have different things. We can search for it online. If we right click on it and go search online, it'll search for that exact name in Google. Let's see, wait for it to pop up here. So it'll search for it, so that's nice. If you don't know what that is, you don't have to, type it into Google and all that. It will also, if you right click on it, you can send it to virus total or virus scan. So let's say I want to send it to virus scan. It's going to check virus total and see, okay, look, we've seen it there before. We can view the last report, and you can see a report real quick of it. Though this isn't as important because of DAX. So if we right click, we can set different things, priorities, just a bunch of information here. I'm not going to go through it all. Some of the most important tabs in here that I like to see is you have the verdict here. Now, right now, because this is safe, this is all we're seeing. Normally, you'd see FLS, which means has the system DAX or the Comodo instant malware analysis seen this program before? And if it has it already given a verdict so it doesn't have to upload it again, which is nice. It kind of caches the results. Then you'd see another tab that said what's the verdict from Comodo instant malware analysis, and then you'd see the DAX information in each verdict after that. You can also see statistics, you can see performance, different threads for it, and I mean just on and on and on. And like right now you can see modules, and I'll send all of these. If you watch, I might not be able to see it here. Yeah, you can see kill switch sending out and analyzing all these modules. You can see they're all safe, so we know they're safe. You can watch different parts of memory. You can watch strings, handles, services, so on and so forth. So I'm going to try one piece of malware just to kind of see if DAX is actually yet up and running. I haven't tried it yet, but just kind of give you an idea what it looks like. I'm going to do a full test of it in the next couple of days. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of how it looks and how it works. And a lot of these cleaning abilities are going to soon slowly be integrated into the full Comodo Internet Security Suite. This is more of a advanced user program, something for somebody like me. Let's say I go to somebody's house and they ask me to work on their computer. I'm just going to grab my flash drive, CD, whatever, put it in there and start cleaning it. And I think they have a plan sooner or later that something like this is going to be made into a bootable CD, because there's a lot of times where I can't boot into the computer and I can't do anything about that, and I need something bootable to work off of. So, oh, also one quick thing. Some people have been making some waves about this. They're saying that Comodo stole this, stole that. They're giving Process Hacker full, they're right there. They're giving them credit of they're part of the program. And the developer from Process Hacker is actually working with Comodo in beta testing. So people who've been making all this junk about it, stop. And also about DAX, people are saying, well, this and that about DAX. What DAX was, it was an idea of a way to basically, if these companies don't want to work together in providing security, proper security for end users, it's a way for the users to provide it for themselves. So instead of you personally having to go out and buy 10 different pieces of software and running them on your computer, you technically, if you wanted to do that, you'd have to run them on a server. And we're talking about thousands of dollars of not just software, of hardware and all that, just so you can have, good protection and know that you're going to be fairly, pretty much covered. DAX is what they came up with as a way to basically kind of force their hand into going, okay, seeing as the users want this, maybe we can come up with something maybe at a later time. Maybe these companies will want to participate willingly into DAX. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But what it does, what it basically is a multiple scan. You can see this is like a real-time scan right now of files by multiple AV engines. So, and it's all based off of an adapted P2P network. So Comodo isn't housing any of these results. It's not, or any other signatures. It's not backward engineering anything. It's not doing any of that. It's basically what it's doing to bring it down to the smallest thing, and which is why there's no legal recourse that really anybody can take. It's what it's doing. It's basically asking that software, whatever it is, Kaspersky or Node 32 or whatever, what it thinks of that file. So that's what it's doing. But it's doing that to a bunch of different ones and taking the result and giving it back to you. So it'd be like me taking one file, taking it to one friend and going, scan it on your computer. What does yours say? Okay, it says it's clean. Then I take the file to somebody else and say, scan it on your computer. What does it say? It says it's clean. Take it to somebody else. Oh, it says it's malware. And it's that same thing. It's kind of like VirusTotal without the without, I can say, without having to do one file at a time and providing and being really fast and being just as accurate. Because it's always better to have more signatures covering you than less. So that's just kind of a quick down run, kind of like about as simple as I can explain what DAX is and how it works. So let me just try it on one file here. I got a bunch of malware here, and I'll just randomly pick one here. I don't know, let's pick that one and see what happens. We'll drag it out on the desktop here. We'll double click it. Now I don't have any real-time protection here. It is all nothing. You can see it's just kill switch running in the background. You can see this got loaded into memory through Explorer. We go to properties here. So we can see that the basic, it doesn't know what it is. It's never seen it before, and it hasn't been detected in Comodo Instant Malware Analysis. And right now, and we'll see, I'm not 100% sure if this is working up or not, but it sent that information, this file basically, over to the DAX network, and you can see the antiviruses that are so far been integrated. So we have F-Secure, Dr. Web, Node 32, Cav, Bitdefender, McAfee, CIS, Comodo Internet, Trend, GData, Norman, Avira, AVG, Clam, and A2. And there more will be coming as time goes on. So you can see that we can see all these different things that are running around in the background all by itself, and we can actually see these files that are being analyzed. Now I'm not sure if DAX is working yet, so I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back after about 5 or 10 minutes to see if it comes up with anything. So give me a little bit and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I gave it a couple minutes and I tried it on a different file here, and apparently they're still working on DAX and getting it working. So, but you kind of get the idea of how it works, and I'll do a complete video later on cleaning once they get everything sorted out. So this video kind of gives you a quick overview of what the new program from Comodo is, what it's meant to do, some of the technology behind it, and things like that. So I'll let you guys go for tonight, and I'll get back to you guys in a few days, maybe a week, once everything gets sorted out, and we'll put it to the test. So everybody take care, have a good night, and I'll talk to everybody later.